Here in the I button and in description box below, you will get complete playlist of numerical solution of algebraic and transcendental equation. Welcome to video number 9, and in this particular video we are going to start a new topic, that is Lin-Bastous method. This method is also known as Bastous method. Okay, so we will take the help of a problem for better understanding of this topic. Okay, so let us start. The question says perform two iterations by Bastous method to extract a quadratic factor x square plus px plus q from the polynomial x cube plus x square minus x plus 2 equal to 0 using p naught equals to minus 0.9 and q naught equals to 0.9 as initial approximations. Here we have to perform only two iterations by the help of Bastous method, or you can say Lin-Bastous method. And here we have to extract a quadratic factor, that is x square plus px plus q, from this polynomial equation, that is cubic equation, x cube plus x square minus x plus 2 equals to 0. And here we have p naught equal minus 0.9 and q naught equals to 0.9 as the initial approximation. So let us start. The values of initial approximations are given, that is p naught equals to minus 0.9 and q naught equals to 0.9. And here first we have to go for synthetic division. Okay, so here we need to put minus p, okay, comma, and here we have the value of minus q. Here the subscript is 0, so use minus p naught and minus q naught. Okay, so this is minus 0.9, minus of this value will be 0.9, and here we have 0.9, negative of this will become minus of 0.9. Okay, here the values of a, that is a naught, a1, a2, a3. This is the coefficient of x cube, this is the coefficient of x square, this is the coefficient of x, and this is the coefficient of this constant term. Okay, suppose this is not given, in that case we have to take 0. Okay, it means 0 into x square, so we have to put here 0, but here the coefficient is 1, so write here 1. Okay, now write three zeros. Okay, here, here, and here we have to take 0 0 0. Okay, in three different places. Now if you add these three values, you will get 1. Okay, now we need to multiply 1 with this value, you will get 0.9, so simply write here 0.9. Okay, it means for this row we will take the help of this value, and for this row we will take the help of this value. Okay, now 1.0.9 is 1.9. now multiply this with this value, you will get 1.71. Okay, but for this value we will not take the help of this value, rather we will take the help of this value. Okay, yes, previous value of this is what, 1, so 1 into minus 0.9, that is minus 0.9. On adding these three values you will get minus of 0.19. Again multiply this with this value, you will get this value. Again for this value we will take the previous value of this 0.9 into minus of 0.9, that is minus of 1.71. Again on adding these three values you will get 0.119. Okay, this is the value of b naught, this is the value of b1, this is the value of b2, and this is the value of b3. Okay, now we will repeat this again. So here we will write 0.9 and here we will write minus of 0.9. Again write three zeros. Okay, 1 plus 0 plus 0, that is 1 again, so 1 into 0.9 will be 0.9. Again adding these three values you will get 2.8. 2.8 into 0.9 will be 2.52. Okay, for this value we will take the previous value of this, that is 1, so 1 into minus of 0.9, that is minus of 0.9. Add three values, you will get 1.43. No need to find the next value because this is the value of c naught, this is the value of c1, and this is the value of c2. For correction formula we need value up to c2. Okay, no need to find c3 value. And what are the correction equations? That is cn minus 2 into delta p naught plus cn minus 3 into delta q naught equals to bn minus 1. And the second equation, that is correction equation, is cn minus 1 minus bn minus 1 into delta p naught plus cn minus 2 into delta q naught equals to bn. Okay, what is n? N is the highest order of the given equation. Here you can see the given equation is x cube plus x square minus x plus 2 equal to 0. And what is the higher order? That is 3. Okay, so here we need to put the value of n equals to 3. Okay, so on putting n equals to 3, the correction equation becomes this will become C1 into delta P naught plus this will become C naught into delta Q naught. This will become B2. Okay. So we have P1 into delta P naught plus C naught into delta Q naught equals to B2. Coming to the second equation, that is C2 minus B2 into delta P naught plus this will become C1 into delta Q naught and this will become B3. Okay. Now you have the values of C1, C0, B2, C2, B2, C1, B3. Okay. Yes. Here we have all the values, that is B0, B1, B2, B3, C0, C1, C2. Okay. So using all this value, you will get these two equations. Okay. So on solving these two equations, you will get delta P naught equals to minus of 0.1047 and delta Q naught equals to 0.1031. Okay. Now we can find the first approximation value, that is P1 equals to P naught plus delta P naught. And what is P naught according to the question, that is minus of 0.9, and delta P naught just we have found, that is minus of 0.1047. Adding both, you will get P1 equals to minus of 1.0047. In the same way, we can find Q1, that is Q naught plus delta Q naught. What is Q naught according to the question, that is 0.9. What is delta Q naught? Yes, just we have found, that is 0.1031. Okay, adding both, you will get Q1 equals to 1.0031. Okay, now in the problem it is given, that is we have to find up to two iterations, that is so we have to find the second approximation value, that is P2 and Q2. Suppose in the question it is not given like find up to second approximation or third approximation, you should solve up to second approximation. So for more accurate values of P and Q, we repeat the same procedure. So here we have P1 equals to minus of 1.0047 and Q1 equals to 1.0031. Okay. Again, we will take the help of synthetic division method. So here it is minus P1. Okay. And here we have minus Q1. Okay. Again, writing the coefficients of A, that is 1, 1, minus 1, 2. Okay. Here you can see we have used the same values, that is 1, 1, minus 1, 2. Okay. So again we will write 0, 0, 0. Okay. On adding three values, you will get 1. 1 into this will become 1.0047. Okay. On adding both value, will get 2.0047. Now multiply this with this, you will get 2.0141. To find this value, we'll take the previous value of this, that is 1. 1 into this value will be 1 minus of 1.0031. On adding these three values, you will get 0.0110. Now again multiply this with this, you will get 0.0111. Okay. Now to get this value, we'll take the previous value of this, that is 2.0047 into this value, that is minus of 2.0110. On adding these three values, you will get 0.0002. Okay. This is the value of B naught. This is the value of B1. This is the value of B2. And this is the value of B3. Okay. Again, we'll put three zeros here. 1 plus 0 plus 0, that is 1. 1 into this will become 1.0047. On adding these three values, we'll get 3.0094. Again, multiply this with this, you will get 3.0235. To get this value, we will take the previous value of this, that is 1. 1 into this will become minus of 1.0031. On adding these three values, we'll get 2.0314. This is C0, this is C1, and this is C2. Okay. We don't need the value of C3. Okay. So using the same correction equation, that is these two equations we have already discussed. Okay. And here we have n equals to 3. So putting n equals to 3, the equation will become like this, that is C1 delta P1 plus C0 delta Q1 equals to B2. Second equation, that is C2 minus B2 delta P1 plus C1 delta Q1 equals to B3. You have all the values of C1, C0, B2, C2, B2, C1 and B3. Okay. So on putting the values, the equation will be, yes, these two equations. Now on solving these two equations, you will get delta P1 as 0.0047 and delta Q1 as minus of 0.0031. Now we can find the second approximation value. What is P1, that is minus of 1.0047, and what is delta P1, that is 0.0047. On adding both this value, will get P2 equals to minus 1. Okay. In the same way, we can find the value of q2, that is q1 plus delta q1. What is q1? That is 1.0031. And what is delta q1? That is minus of 0.0031. On adding both the values, we will get q2 equals to 1. Okay, so so after second approximation, or you can say second iteration, we have p2 equals to minus 1 and q2 equals to 1. So after two iterations, we can extract a quadratic factor, that is x square plus px plus q. Since we have performed two iterations, so here we have to use the quadratic factor as x square plus p2x plus q2. Okay, and that will be, yes, here you can see the extracted quadratic factor is given by x square plus p2x plus q2. Okay, what is p2? That is minus 1. So x square minus 1 into x, that is minus x, plus q2, that is 1, so plus 1. And this is the required answer. Okay, thank you so much.